There's something new from Angel Studio. It's the Wingfeather Saga series. It's a redemptive fantasy book series for the entire family, and now it's a multi-season animated television series. Kevin McNally, whose voice you may recognize from the Pirates of the Caribbean, is also the voice of Podo Helmer in this animated series. Studio 5 had the pleasure of traveling to Nashville to bring you this first-hand look and sit down with the voice actor.
I've heard things, Podo. Dark things.
We're missing Dragon Day!
I'm coming!
Tell me your role with the Wingfeather Saga.
I play the grandfather of the family, a family that has a secret, and the grandfather was a man of action.
But the last time I have any sin, straight off the cliff, a lot of them.
Grandpa!
Fine, I'll let him live.
What did you think about the story when it first lands in your lap?
Well, the wonderful thing I felt about it was that it was it was sent to me as an animated series for children, and it was a lot darker than I thought it would be.
Dark Flora in the deep.
Which I like. I like some dark elements, and it's very funny. It's beautifully executed, but really, to be honest, what I go for is what's the character I'm playing, and I just love him. I think he's a really hard-edged, with a slightly soft interior character.
How closely do you relate to him?
The softness I've got, but I don't think I'm quite the tough guy that he is.
Does it bring you joy to create something for children?
Yeah, I think doing work for children is, of course, it always gives me a special joy. I'm in the middle of a convention tour at the moment, and families come to these conventions and want you to sign things for their families, and it's always wonderful to see the children, because for them, it's all of the things that we create and the stories that we create, they're real. They really believe them. And it's a wonderful thing to remember in yourself that innocence of childhood, and so try to keep a little element of it with you. And that's why this appealed to me so much, because I don't often get asked to do kid shows.
What's the journey been like? Has it been easy to do this?
I don't think any journey is easy, but I'd like to go back to my younger self and say, don't try to become a star, because the wonderful thing about being a character actor is that I can still be here today and still be playing roles. I think perhaps, people who want to become actors to be famous are doing it for the wrong reasons. You should do it so that you can keep doing it for the rest of your life. And that's what I'm thankful for every day, that I can still get up every day and do it.
When did you recognize the power of what you do? What happened?
I was in a theater doing a show when I was 16, 50 years ago. And there was a child came up to me who had a terrible facial deformity. And, but he was the happiest he'd ever been, because he just had the experience I'd had when I was young. And I imagined that his life wasn't easy. Kids aren't very nice, are they, to each other? But his mother said, I spoke to him for a while, and his mother said, that's the happiest he's been for a long time. And I was very moved by that. Obviously, I first came to America to do Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow is not my name. My name is Joshamee Gibbs.
And I had no idea that I was entering into a world where I would be, I'd known no other actor like it, personally, that virtually everybody you meet on the planet will have seen this stuff. And I have had a number of young people come up to me over here and say, particularly on this little tour I've been doing, that they wanted to thank me for doing it, because they'd had difficult childhoods, and it was a sanctuary.